Hi, I'm Raven, and this video is to talk about the complexities of adding items and more casual content to Rivals 2. This video mainly covers what items and skill expressions mean for Rivals. If you're looking for videos that are Slate focused, there are several other content creators that I play with throughout this video, whose videos will be linked in the description, but this video is about adding the complexities of casual content in a competitive world. Wait, we'll get back to this later.
It seemed, even without their top player, the West Coast was indeed the best coast. But something about the tournament didn't sit well with the boys from the East, and they made it known that in their eyes, the victory was a complete and utter farce.
The funny thing about this tournament was items were on, which we were not fans of.
You know, there was a constant debate about the West Coast versus East Coast about items and no items and stuff.
This is a Rivals video, but it's important to see what Melee and its community did as the standard groundwork for platform fighters. Items were competitively viable till roughly 2004, when a group known as the Melee Backrooms proposed a rule set restricting some stages and all items. If you ever played with items on in Melee, you probably know how ridiculous it can get. While items are fun, first and foremost, the issue with items is that they're not balanced or reasonable. While there is some tech, it's just too much gibberish. With this in mind, a question still remains. How should Rivals avoid this? How do you make items not just feel like a handicap that blindly rewards the button masher and blindly punishes the competitor without overstepping that line and making items feel bland? The answer? Skill expression. When the whole point of an item is that you're involved, it's not fulfilling. To many, it isn't fun, and that's because there's no skill expression associated with it. Making their opponent wait it out doesn't seem all that fun to me personally. So what really is skill expression? It can be hard to define, but I see skill expression as the ability to apply knowledge or mechanical mastery to have a noticeable impact. It's often called flashy and is something that differentiates skilled players from beginners. Typically, the more competitive a game is, the less room there is for skill expression. But honestly, what's the point in competition when you can't express yourself? Let's compare Dodgeball to Rivals for a minute. We all know about blocking and dodging, but the one that catches a lot of eyes is just that. Catching. When you catch a Dodgeball, you not only get out your opponent and bring a teammate back, but you're also safe. The Rivals equivalent is parry. You can shield and dodge, but parrying has a higher risk for a higher reward. Have you ever wondered why some dodgeball games are played in indoor trampoline venues? Probably not, but there's actually a good reason besides just marketing. It can make it harder to have good footing, but it can also reward competitors with higher jumps and mixing up dodging. The organizers gave the players a way to express their skills. Look at Olympia. She has 2 charge attacks, one from the ledge, and one that she can throw out pretty much anywhere but the ledge. But if you have knowledge about these moves, you know the one from ledge does very little shield damage and is almost always safe to shield, while the other one is almost never safe to shield. Again, the organizers gave the players a way to express their skills. This is because it's a two-way road. Players don't just have to get good, the game also has to give you the tools to express yourself.
My skill expression! My skill expression!
There's so many people who stream the game on Twitch or YouTube who have just played the game with friends, like doubles, and they're like, oh, I'm having such a fun time. Now imagine that, plus casual stages, plus items. They're just gonna be like, dude, this is so hectic. I killed him with the bomb, oh my god. And they're just gonna laugh, have fun. I know people are gonna enjoy it. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. I already have plenty of ideas of things.
Yeah.
They may have not done it on purpose, but they probably gave us a lot of things to use as training.
Contrary to what people think, is that when competitive people play with items, that they get really bothered by it, and that means that they'll get beat up by casual players. Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't think that that's really true. If a competitive person plays with items on, it kind of just widens the gap even more, where they'll still show how better they are than someone that doesn't play a game seriously or doesn't practice certain things.
This is how Rivals 2 is balancing casual content to still be fun. This video wouldn't be possible without the help of my friend Boneplate, who helped edit this script immensely. You can check out his Twitch channel in the description. If you enjoyed this video and you want to support me, you can use code RAVEN in Rivals 2. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. And until next time, it's been Raven, not your rival, but your friend.
Wait, does it just blow up over time? Like, oh my god, what do you mean?